soul of a person. God alone fills the hungry soul with goodness. Worldly pleasure do not bring real joy. You can go all about looking for this real joy. Name some of the places that people go and the things that people do. They keep looking for real joy. Boyfriend carries the girlfriend someplace to the carnival, and they go on the ride and they're looking for real joy. Sometimes when they come out of the ride, they're worse off than when they get into the ride, but they're looking for real joy. Secular pleasure. Friends, only Christ can give lasting pleasure to those who accept Him as Savior and Lord of their lives. And the third point is, what crowds Christ out about Christmas is sensual pleasure. Anybody else in this room want to raise their hand and tell me, yes, I drink a little bit of wine during the Christmas? Anyone else drink a little bit? Mother Nelly! See that hand going up? Who else? Sister Science! Who else? Deacon Mo? Who else? Well, we got this guy. Talking about here! All this confession. So they take the little wine. So they're looking at me bad when they drink little wine. But it's not to kill you. I tell you, it wasn't intended to get drunk. It was intended for a good specific reason. But look at the hands of those who are confessed today that they took just a little wine after their meal or during that period of time. Amen? So God bless you all for being, God loves honest people. And He don't need us hiding and pretending in this world. And that's why the world is so messed up. It's better to come out and show your hand one time. Amen? And I tell you what, if you don't fool with that ball too much now. Stay away from that ball, that'll kill you. Alright? Now, sensual pleasure, the next thing that crowds Christ at Christmas is sensual pleasure. And sensual pleasure is the pleasures for the body, flesh. Timothy says in verse 3, verse 6, he said, they are led of this sort are they which crept into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts. Led away with divers lusts. That's what sexual pleasure is. Lust. Divers lusts. Crowd Christ out of Christmas. Y'all ain't gonna like this now.
Go ahead. Come on.
Divers lusts. And I'm serious as I speak this morning. These are the things that crowd Christ out of Christmas. Lust. Immoral standards have crowded Christ out of millions of lives. Illicit sex, including adultery, homosexuality, lesbianism, fornication, have all invaded and polluted the world. These crowd Christ out of Christmas. More girls going to get pregnant in December than you can shake a stick at, because sexual passions have crowded Christ out of Christmas, and they feel that this is the time for me to enjoy myself and to give my gift in this fashion. Crowding Christ out of Christmas. But God's promise never fails. No. He has promised to judge those who commit such sins. I want to warn from the pulpit to the door, all of us, that Christ's promise ain't failing, and He can judge you. He can judge us for all the wrongs we do and the times we push Him out of Christmas. See how slow I'm talking so everybody can hear? Prayer and faith will help us as Christians to live pure and holy lives and to be temples of the Holy Spirit. He said, know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost? Your temple, these bodies are the temple of the Holy Ghost. And as much as we are bombarded on every side by all the bad things out there, remember your body still is the temple of the Holy Ghost. You belong to God. We belong to Christ. We are not our own. And then number 4, crowd Christ out of Christmas. selfish pursuits. The Bible says, men shall be lovers of their own selves, beyond lovers of God, covetous, boasters, proud. You seek after temporal possessions. These are those things which crowd Christ out of the lives of millions. Let me tell you something. When people pour, I heard someone pray this morning about, or made a statement with how united we were on the other side over there. Yeah, because to answer Brother Newton's inspirational query, people came when it was time to come. You didn't have to guess who was coming. The early set of the saints, they knew that there was Bible study, they knew there was prayer meeting, they knew there was a fellowship gathering, that they all should be there. And so because we all were there, we all were always there together, we got to know each other better. We put Christ and the things of God above our own selfish pursuits. We believe that God would be able to, notwithstanding I'm in school, I can come to church and still study and go home and get my degree. And we proved that church work and studying did not conflict. We proved that instead of conflicting, it actually was a help. And all the young people who came to the church during that time, they all did well, notwithstanding that they were always present when meetings were held. And this is why there appeared to be unity. This is why people knew each other better. It was not just a Sunday morning when you see someone on Sunday, you don't see them on one, no, but everybody was out all the time. And so this brought forth that cohesiveness. But after the old saints have gone, we find that this kind of thing disintegrated. Amen? So selfish pursuits are the things that pushes us and push Christ out of the Christmas that he is responsible for. Earthly wealth is consuming lives and also love. You know, the poor people when people are poor, it seems as though the family is united. When you got one little house and everybody got to eat at one plate, it looked like the family is united. But when this one got the Mercedes-Benz, when the next one got the Max, the Jaguar, when the next one got the this and the next one got the that, it seemed as though the family is torn apart. So this pursuit of earthly wealth enriches the pocket, but you lose so much in relationship. This pursuit of having so much, some of us, we have so much. I have so much. Lord, I thank you for so much. I have so much. I could just have a picture on shoes and clothes and coats. I can make a movie on money. You know, but the more these things you have, the worse you become. So don't let us forever one moment believe that pursuing money and earthly wealth is going to cause Christ to come nearer to you. The Bible says, how hardly shall a rich man enter into heaven? How easy, how is the chance of a rich man entering into heaven is so slim. He said that the camel can go through the eyes of a needle before the rich man entered into heaven. That's just how hard it is for a rich man to enter heaven. When I had no money, I was good. Some of you got so much money, you don't see it no more. You keep pursuing the money, you say, I want more! And the more God blesses me, want more. I tell them, listen, sooner or later, I will put a moratorium on more. I'm serious. You got to put a moratorium on more. Amen? I told you I'm going to be for half hour, so I got 5 more minutes and I'm going to wrap up. So we must give Christ prime time. And first place in our lives, we must love him with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Friends, this morning, take an inventory of your own life. Stop trying to point your finger at someone else. What we need to do, we need to begin to take an introspection, an inventory of ourselves. I can't carry you to heaven. Moses, when he saw them people, he said, God, take these infidels away from me. These are your people. I can't bear them. That's what Moses tell God. God said, you think I can bear your burdens? God said, man, I put you in charge of all of them. Moses said, yeah, but I thought it was a good thing, but I ain't think it's a good thing no more. And Jesus, God said, okay, then I can send someone else. And he sent a prophet. The prophet came and the prophet said, I'm going to do it. And he started prophesying. And guess what? The prophet soon said, Lord, the prophet started crying. They call him the weeping prophet. He cried so much. They threw him in a dungeon. He said, Lord, he said, I can bring them to you. I can bring them. God said, let me try Jeremiah. Jeremiah tried. They grabbed him and they threw him in the prison. Put his foot in the stock. And he said, I don't want to preach no more. And God said, okay, then I can send. He sent someone else. And he sent someone else. But they couldn't measure up. But then, you know, someone was in the annals of history. Hey, when he said, whom shall I send? Someone was there from the foundation of the earth, understanding that no man can bear the weight of the sins of other people. Every man got to bear it. But then guess what? He said, look here, since these people, no people can help themselves. Let me go down. In Rome, they just give me a body. Yes. Grant me a body. Yes. Give me a body rolled in flesh. And it took 42 generations, 1,260 years for the conclusion to be made that man cannot save himself, nor can another man save him, but the blood of goats and animals can wash man's sin away. So this voice cried out from underneath the altar, I will go. And God gave him and rolled him in a body and sent him from eternity into time. And when he got here and found himself as a man, he said, oh my God, this is bad. But he humbled himself. And he endured the cross. He bore your sins, my sins, and the sins of everyone in this world. Hallelujah. And because Jesus is born, my sin and your sin on the tree, we can live victorious in him. I don't care who you are. No one in this room can say, Minister Elder tried to get me to say this morning that I have taken my eyes off the world. I tell him, son, I can't lie to you. If I come and tell you, me and you this private conversation, and I tell you, I have already thrown the world behind me, and I'm lying. We shouldn't lie to people, because there are a lot of people who pretend to be so sanctified until make people think that they're so sanctified and that all they eat is dust. But I told him, there's one thing I can say. It's one thing I can say. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's a God. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that the things that come to me that appear to be bad, even the bad things, the hard times, the times when they scandalize my name, they marginalize me, they call me everything but a child of God. They say I will never amount to anything. Everything that they say bad with me, I count it all joy. Everything that happened to me that seemed to be bad and gonna put me under, I say, Lord, I give you thanks. Because the Bible teaches us that in all things we must give God thanks. So some of you need to begin to start giving God thanks. See why you're defeated? Because you started to take this thing personal when God said that in all things give God thanks. When your friends forsake you, give him thanks. When they ostracize you, give him thanks. When you're food on the table, give him thanks. When you bump your toe, give him thanks. In all things, I bid you this morning as I lead you to give God thanks. And when you become thankful, when you become thankful in everything, when you become thankful, then you begin to see the great picture that God has already in the front of you, that you can walk successfully towards being the person that God wants you to be. So friends, this morning, as I leave you, I want to tell you that we have been crowding Christ out of Christmas. Firstly, we crowd him out because of social pressure. Stop letting social pressure cause you to not be who you want to be. The next thing is secular pleasure. We want to accomplish wealth. We want to be somebody. We want a big name. Do not let it crowd Christ out of your Christmas. And then sensual passions. That bodily thing. The man, the woman, I don't know, they're 100 and they still think they still got it going. You ain't got nothing going, it's only in your mind. Sensual passions, it's only in your mind. You watching me? I ain't got nothing from you over the back. I don't know what happened, you ain't saying nothing. But sensual pleasure and selfish pursuits. Let us stay focused on God. Amen? Amen? And once we stay focused on God, everything will be just alright. Do not let anybody judge you, Brother Gabriel. Some who sitting there in heaven, pretending that they're so holy, praying, and carrying on, knocking themselves out. Gabriel, guess what? The Bible says some of them, you're not making it. But the same one who people talking about, saying he this and he that, that's the very one that make it into God's kingdom. Amen. Because what man looks at may not be exactly what God is looking at. So when man is looking at the external, the show, God is looking at your heart. So I want to encourage you, Brother Gabriel, to just come to me to encourage you to be strong in the Lord. The power is might. And don't give up. Keep pressing, because the race is not given to the swiftest or the violent strongest. But it's for those that endure to the end. You know what they say, Gabriel, I'm leaving. I don't preach now. For 30 minutes up, I just now bringing this thing up. I'm bringing the plan down. Oh Lord, I'm bringing the plan down. Let me tell you, Gabriel, they put mouth on me. They say Perry Newton wouldn't last as long as the soul of a person. God alone fills the hungry soul with goodness. Worldly pleasure will not bring real joy. You can go all about looking for this real joy. Name some of the places that people go and the things that people do. They keep looking for real joy. The boyfriend carries the girlfriend someplace to the carnival, and they go on the ride and they're looking for real joy. Sometimes when they come out of the ride, they're worse off than when they ran into the ride, but they're looking for real joy. Secular pleasure. Friends, only Christ can give lasting pleasure to those who accept Him as Savior and Lord of their lives. And the third point is, what crowds Christ out about Christmas is sensual pleasure. Anybody else in this room want to raise their hand and tell me, yes, I drink a little bit of wine during the Christmas. Anyone else drink a little bit? Mother Nelly! See that hand going up? Who else? Sister Science! Who else? Deacon Boom! Who else? Well, we got this guy. Talking about you! All this confession. So they take the little wine. So they're looking at me bad when they drink little wine. But it's not to kill you. I tell you, it wasn't intended to get drunk. It was intended for a good specific reason. But look at the hands of those who had confessed today that they took just a little wine after their meal or during that period of time. Amen? So God bless you all for being, God loves honest people. And He don't need us hiding and pretending in this world. And that's why the world is so messed up. It's better to come out and show your hand one time. Amen? And I tell you what, if you don't fool with that ball too much now. Stay away from that ball, that'll kill you. Alright? Now, sensual pleasure, the next thing that crowds Christ at Christmas is sensual pleasure. And sensual pleasure is the pleasures for the body, flesh. Timothy says in verse 3, verse 6, he said, they are led of this sort are they which crept into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts. Led away with divers lusts. That's what sexual pleasure is. Lust. Divers lusts. Crowd Christ out of Christmas. Y'all ain't gonna like this now.
Go ahead. Come on.
Diverse lusts, and I'm serious as I speak this morning. These are the things that crowd Christ at Christmas. Lust. Immoral standards have crowded Christ out of millions of lives. Illicit sex, including adultery, homosexuality, lesbianism, fornication, have all invaded and polluted the world. These crowd Christ out of Christmas. More girls can get pregnant in December than you can shake a stick at, because sexual passions have crowded Christ out of Christmas, and they feel that this is the time for me to enjoy myself and to give my gift in this fashion. Crowding Christ out of Christmas. But God's promise never fails. No. He has promised to judge those who commit such sins. I want to warn from the pulpit to the door, all of us, that Christ's promise ain't failing, and He can judge you. He can judge us for all the wrongs we do and the times we push Him out of Christmas. See how slow I'm talking so everybody can hear? Prayer and faith will help us as Christians to live pure and holy lives and to be temples of the Holy Spirit. He said, know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost? Your temple, these bodies are the temple of the Holy Ghost. And as much as we are bombarded on every side by all the bad things out there, remember your body still is the temple of the Holy Ghost. You belong to God. We belong to Christ. We are not our own. And then number 4, crowd Christ out of Christmas. Selfish pursuits. The Bible said, men shall be lovers of their own selves, beyond lovers of God. Covetous, boasters, proud. You seek after temporal possessions. These are those things which crowd Christ out of the lives of millions. Let me tell you something. When people poor, I heard someone pray this morning about, or made a statement with how united we were on the other side over there. Yeah, because to answer Brother Newton's inspirational query, people came when it was time to come. You didn't have to guess who was coming. The early set of the saints, they knew that there was Bible study, they knew there was prayer meeting, they knew there was a fellowship gathering, that they all should be there. And so because we all were there, we all were always there together, we got to know each other better. We put Christ and the things of God above our own selfish pursuits. We believe that God would be able to, notwithstanding I'm in school, I can come to church and still study and go home and get my degree. And we proved that church work and studying did not conflict. We proved that instead of conflicting, it actually was a help. And all the young people who came to the church during that time, they all did well, notwithstanding that they were always present when meetings were held. And this is why there appeared to be unity. This is why people knew each other better. It was not just a Sunday morning when you see someone on Sunday, you don't see them on one, but everybody was out all the time. And so this brought forth that cohesiveness. But after the whole saints have gone, we find that this kind of thing disintegrated. Amen? So selfish pursuits are the things that pushes us and push Christ out of the Christmas that He is responsible for. Earthly wealth is consuming lives and also love. You know, the poor people are, when people are poor, it seems as though the family is united. When you got one little house and everybody got to eat at one plate, it looked like the family is united. But when this one got the Mercedes-Benz, when the next one got the Max, the Jaguar, when the next one got the this and the next one got the that, it seemed as though the family is torn apart. So this pursuit of earthly wealth enriches your pocket, but you lose so much in relationship. This pursuit of having so much, some of us, we have so much. I have so much. Lord, I thank you for so much. I have so much. I could just have a picture on shoes and clothes and coats. I can make a movie on money. You know, but the more these things you have, the worse you become. So don't let us forever one moment believe that pursuing money and earthly wealth is going to cause Christ to come nearer to you. The Bible says, how hardly shall a rich man enter into heaven? How easy, how is the chance of a rich man entering into heaven is so slim. He said that the camel can go through the eyes of a needle before the rich man entered into heaven. That's just how hard it is for a rich man to enter heaven. When I had no money, I was good. Some of you got so much money, you don't see it no more. You keep pursuing money and say, I want more. And more, God blesses me, one more. I tell them, listen, sooner or later, I will put a moratorium on more. I'm serious. You got to put a moratorium on one more. Amen? I told you I'm going to be for half hour, so I got 5 more minutes and I'm going to wrap up. So we must give Christ prime time. And first place in our lives, we must love him with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Friends, this morning, take an inventory of your own life. Stop trying to point your finger at someone else. What we need to do, we need to begin to take an introspection, an inventory of ourselves. I can't carry you to heaven. Moses, when he saw them people, he said, God, take these infidels away from me. These are your people. I can't bear them. That's what Moses tell God. God said, so you think I can bear your burdens? God said, man, I put you in charge of all of them. Moses said, yeah, but I thought it was a good thing, but I ain't think it's a good thing no more. And Jesus, God said, okay, then I can send someone else. And he sent a prophet. The prophet came and the prophet saw him do it, and he started prophesying. And guess what? Prophet soon said, Lord, the prophet started crying. They call him the weeping prophet. He cried so much, they threw him in the dungeon. He said, Lord, I can bring them to you. I can bring them. God said, let me try Jeremiah. Jeremiah tried. They grabbed him and they threw him in the prison. Put his foot in the stock. And he said, I don't want to preach no more. And God said, okay, then I can send. And he sent someone else. And he sent someone else, but they couldn't measure up. But then, you know, someone was in the annals of history. Hey, when he said, whom shall I send? Someone was there from the foundation of the earth, understanding that no man can bear the weight of the sins of other people. Every man got a bear. But then guess what? He said, look here, since these people, no people can help themselves. Let me go down. Enroll me, just give me a body. Yes. Grant me a body. Yes. Give me a body, enroll me in flesh. And it took 42 generations, 1,260 years for the conclusion to be made that man cannot save himself, nor can another man save him, but the blood of goats and animals can wash man's sin away. So this voice cried out from underneath the altar, I will go. And God gave him and rolled him in a body and sent him from eternity into time. And when he got here and found himself as a man, he said, oh my God, this is bad. But he humbled himself. And he endured the cross. He bore your sins, my sins, and the sins of everyone in this world. Hallelujah. And because Jesus is born, my sin and your sin on the tree, we can live victorious in him. I don't care who you are. No one in this room can say, Minister Elder tried to get me to say this morning that I have taken my eyes off the world. I tell him, son, I can't lie to you. I come and tell you, me and you, this private conversation, and I tell you, I have already thrown the world behind me, and I be lying.
Yeah.
We shouldn't lie to people, because there are a lot of people who pretend to be so sanctified until make people think that they're so sanctified and then all they need is dust. But I told them, there's one thing I can say. It's one thing I can say. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's a God. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that the things that come to me that appear to be bad, even the bad things, the hard times, the times when they scandalize my name, they marginalize me, they call me everything but a child of God. They say I will never amount to anything. Everything that they say bad with me, I count it all joy. Everything that happened to me that seemed to be bad and gonna put me under, I say, Lord, I give you thanks. Because the Bible teaches us that in all things we must give God thanks. So some of you need to begin to start giving God thanks. See why you're defeated? Because you started to take this thing personal when God said that in all things give God thanks. When your friends forsake you, give him thanks. When they ostracize you, give him thanks. When you're food on the table, give him thanks. When you bump your toe, give him thanks. In all things, I thank you this morning as I lead you to give God thanks. And when you become thankful, when you become thankful in everything, when you become thankful, then you begin to see the great picture that God has already in the front of you, that you can walk successfully towards being the person that God wants you to be. So friends, this morning, as I leave you, I want to tell you that we have been crowding Christ out of Christmas. Firstly, we crowd him out because of social pressure. Stop letting social pressure cause you to not be who you want to be. The next thing is secular pleasure. We want to accomplish wealth. We want to be somebody. We want a big name. Do not let it crowd Christ out of your Christmas. And then sensual passions. That bodily thing. The man, the woman, I don't know, they're 100 and they still think they still got it going. You ain't got nothing going, it's only in your mind. Sensual passions that go in your mind. You watching me? I ain't got nothing from you over the back. I don't know what happened. You ain't saying nothing. Sensual pleasure and selfish pursuits. Let us stay focused on God. Amen? And once we stay focused on God, everything will be just all right. Do not let anybody judge you, Brother Gabriel. Some who sitting there in heaven, pretending that they're so holy, praying, and carrying on, knocking themselves out. Gabriel, guess what? The Bible says some of them, you're not making it. But the same one who people talking about, saying he this and he that, that's the very one that make it into God's kingdom. Amen. Because what man looks at may not be exactly what God is looking at. So when man is looking at the external, the show, God is looking at your heart. So I want to encourage you, Brother Gabriel, to just come to me to encourage you. Be strong in the Lord. The power is might. And don't give up. Keep pressing, because the race is not given to the swiftest or the battle the strongest. But it's for those that endure to the end. You know what they say, Gabriel, I leave now. I'm leaving. I don't preach now. For 30 minutes up, I just now bringing this thing up. I'm bringing the plan down. Oh Lord, I'm bringing the plan down. Let me tell you, Gabriel, they put mouth on me. They say Perry Newton wouldn't last as long as